Alright guys, so I'm here with a very few... Hell. Alright guys, I'm here with a video for you guys. I'm here to show off my presents. Now I know this is a couple of days late, but I had some things going on, so I didn't really have the time, but now I have the time. So let's see exactly what I got. So first of all, if you didn't see my last video, I showed off this custom made necklace that my dad made for me. Obviously you can't read what it says, but I'll just put a text somewhere of what this reads. So yeah, so I haven't really asked him how much this thing costs, but I'll probably ask him later on. I also got this Deadpool t-shirt, if you guys can see it. But yeah, so I also got this as well. This is actually my fourth Deadpool t-shirt, so be happy to have this as well. So yeah, so those are two things. I have a couple of things I'm gonna show off really quick, just because, man, just because. But I'll get to that later. So the first thing that I got is this Heath Ledger Joker. I have actually been wanting this for a while now, and I mean, it's Heath Ledger. I mean, you can't go wrong with Heath Ledger. And what sucks too is that I read that this one right here from the intro, that this is expensive as hell. So yeah, I probably won't be able to get that, but yeah, so I got Heath Ledger Joker, and this is actually this is like, in general, like anything Joker related that I've ever owned. Yes, I'll definitely probably have a Joker right here. And then I got these two hats that my dad made. So I got two of them. I actually showed off one of them in my birthday vlog video, but I'll show it off again for people who didn't see it. This hat right here. So there's I would put them on, but like I literally just brushed my hair back, so it's still kind of wet. So I don't like wearing my hats when my hair is back. I just don't like that. But yeah, so it says REKLEZ right there, like cursive letters, and then he made me this one too. It's camouflage, and then also REKLEZ right there. So yeah, so I got these two, and if you guys are in case you guys are wondering, I actually have a third one. If you never saw it, I actually got one in 2000. I actually got one for Christmas in 2016, and if you never saw it, I know I have a lot of new subscribers. It's plain black, but again, REKLEZ. It's like the letters are exactly like the camouflage hat, the exact same type of letters. So there's that. I got this Deadpool. I actually, man, really quick. I actually do have it for PS3 as well. Funny story is that I actually got this way back in like 2000 when it was first released. The funny thing is, I saw it at Best Buy, but I didn't even bother buying it. I swear to you, one day I was asleep and I wake up in the morning and this was like laying right next to my bed or next to my TV, and my dad admitted that he bought this for me, but I got it for PS4, and I just passed this yesterday, so I already passed the game, and it's just one of my favorite games in general. Like, you know, you can't go wrong with Deadpool. I mean, he is just one of my favorite. He's my favorite Marvel character of all time. And the cutscenes I thought were very hilarious. And you know, I mean, the gameplay style I think is very good. And if there's one complaint I have, it's mostly that, again, the game is fine. The game is very cool. It's very fun to enjoy. However, my only issue is that like some of the costumes that they gave him, and also you can like, I don't even think you could use any of the costumes like in the story mode, which kind of sucks because there was really like only like 3 costumes I actually liked using in the challenges. So that kind of sucks. But yeah, so definitely proud to have this. Again, I just passed this yesterday, so it would have been cool like if there would have been a mode or like a download. Oh my god, okay. You guys remember Metal Gear Rising, which I also own. I don't have it with me though. But if you guys remember in Metal Gear Rising, it was if you guys remember, there was like little story mode that you could play as Sam. I thought it would have been cool they would have did that with this game where you could play as Wolverine, but whatever though. So yeah, I mean, you had Psylocke, Domino, Rogue, and Cable. So it was all in all a really good game. I want to compare really quick to this game right here. This was good in its own right. It really was. I really enjoyed it. I actually passed this game twice. It was fun. Don't get me wrong. It was really fun to play. However, I might get some hate for this, but I actually like this one better. Now hold on, let me explain. Now don't get me wrong, I was happy how with this game, the gameplay was awesome. I mean, I loved how it was rated R, and hey, it's a rare occurrence that a game is better than the movie. And also, I liked how you were able to wear his classic outfit, legendary outfit, and the X-Force outfit, and of course his normal tank top. But honestly though, this game just trumped it in almost every way. At least if people prefer this, that's fine. And then I got this Street Fighter V Arcade Edition. question. Now, I'm actually really grateful that I waited to buy this because let's face it, who didn't see this coming? Like, who didn't see this coming? Like, I'm pretty sure most people knew that Capcom was gonna do this. We all know how this works. For whatever reason, they feel the need to make like 3 different versions of a specific Street Fighter game, and it just gets so annoying. I don't know about you guys, but it annoys the hell out of me. It really does. It really, you know, and I'm glad I waited for this, and I already played story mode, which was alright. I did like most of their new characters, like Rashid, Abigail, Zeku, Ed. However, Fang was, I've seen my fair share of horrible Street Fighter characters, but Fang has to be among one of the worst. Like, I don't even know who came up with that. And he is so annoying, and it's like, I mean, I don't get, like, you look at their villains like Bison, Sagad, Balrog, Vega, and then you look at this guy and it's like, oh my. Wait, let me address the whole little Gil, the little post-credit scene with Gil. I was never the biggest fan of Gil, and I'm not the only one. I mean, some people have endured Bill, some people have said that he was always boring, whatever. And as a kid, I actually did like him, but obviously now that I'm older, it's like, I just don't care. Like when you look at Street Fighter's boss fights, like Bison has always been my favorite boss battle. I mean, I guess that God counts too because he was the first. If you don't remember that, Gil is just like, what? Maybe if they pimp him up or something, maybe, but for the time being, I'm not gonna, I didn't even care. Like, I saw him, like, I don't care about this guy. But whatever, though. If they make him fun to pleasure or something, I guess maybe, but we'll see. I love all the nostalgia, you know, I love how they brought back all the classic costumes, stages, and music, and that's cool. That's a big reason why I like this game, because they brought back a lot of classic things. But then another thing is that, why did they just put Strider Hiryu in the game? Because Zeku has an outfit exactly like Strider. Why didn't they just bring Strider into the game if they were gonna do that? It's like, I'd rather have Strider in the game than have a cosplayer. Like, but yeah, so, but nevertheless, though, I do like the game, though. I'm not trying to belittle the game. I did enjoy it and everything. So yeah, I'm not trying to say that it was garbage or whatever. So yeah, just, I'll jump on my back. And then I got these LA Dodgers sandals. I only wear these mostly whenever like I go out, like to do like take the trash out or anything like that. Well, not these, but soon. Yeah, so I got these. And then I got these two. I got three more things. Hope I didn't miss anything. I got these, the Saw movies. Yeah, guys, so I love the Saw franchise. I've seen every single movie of Saw. I saw the I've seen all movies. And surprisingly, this was only $10 if you see that right there. And it comes with all 7 movies, of course, and I just love the franchise. Like, I'm not saying it's perfect, but it's definitely one of the best franchises ever. I like, me personally, I have nothing bad to say about any of the I have nothing bad to say about any of the films. Now, sure, there might be some people saying, oh, they get too repetitive. It's the same format in terms of, like, when you look at parts 3, 4, 5, 6, and even 7, you know, people might tell you, oh, it's the same thing where a guy's pretty much a guy gets punished for doing something bad, and then they're in this weird building, and they have to constantly try to save people, whatever. That's true, but at least it's still entertaining. I mean, I'm always entertained by it. I mean, Tobin Bell always portrays the character very well. All in all, it's like, I mean, it's a good franchise. I wouldn't call it great, but it's definitely a good franchise. I literally have nothing bad to say about any of these movies. They're all entertaining in their own right, and let's be honest here, they always get creative with their traps. I mean, to the Venus fly trap, the death mask, the barbed wire trap, the chain, the one with those 2 guys where they had stitches, you know, just so many memorable traps from these films, and a lot of gruesome deaths too. I mean, all in all, these are just really good movies, so I'm just proud to have all 7 of them. I don't have, of course, it doesn't come with Jigsaw, but hopefully I can get that one down the road. And I was very nervous that I was gonna mess this franchise up, but luckily the movie was enjoyable. So yeah, so I'm definitely happy to have these, though. I mean, and I remember to this day, like, I still remember to this day when I first watched the first ever film. It was actually at my grandma's house. My uncles were watching it, and surprisingly, I was just curious. I'm like, what are you guys watching? And I actually watched the entire thing, to my surprise, because as a kid, I didn't normally do that. I wouldn't just look at a movie and be like, what are you guys watching, whatever, and I would watch it. No, I would just, you know. So and honestly, I think if I didn't watch that, I probably wouldn't even got introduced to this. I probably wouldn't even got into this franchise. So it's a good thing I did. But it's weirder because I actually watched it backwards. I actually watched the sequel first and then the prequel, and then went in order from there. So yeah, guys, so just a little backstory of how I got introduced into this. But all in all, yeah, it's a well done franchise, and I love it. So yeah, I'm extremely happy to have these movies. And then I got this movie, and this is like one of my favorite comedy films of all time, and it is Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back. Now, if you've never seen this movie, I actually ended up owning this for VHS. Yeah, you guys remember those days, right? The good old days of VCRs and VHS tapes. But yeah, I actually owned this. I actually bought it in, I think in like 2001 or 2. It was actually in 2010 where my VCR it broke down. It got messed up somehow. So for 8 years I've been trying to get this movie, and I finally got it. And it's funny as hell. I mean, there are so many funny moments in this movie that stand out, and it's all in all, it's just a funny ass movie. It really is. And Jason and Bob are always entertaining, whether it's their solo movie or Clerks or Mallrats or whatever. They're always entertaining. And again, there's so many scenes in that movie that are just so quotable and just so memorable. They're just hilarious. All in all, they're just really they're that funny in my opinion. They're extremely hilarious. So and I actually showed this to my friends, and they actually thought it was hilarious. If you've seen it but your friends haven't or whatever, I strongly recommend it, because again, it's that damn hilarious. So. And then the last thing I got is this. This wasn't technically a present, but I got it on the same day, because on the same day I went out with family. I went to Toys R Us, and it was this. Yeah, I know, it is big as So yeah, so I got Ghost Rider. This is actually my biggest Legends action figure at the moment, but yeah, you can see it's Ghost Rider with his motorcycle. Hopefully you guys can see that. I'm just making sure I got good camera shots. Alright, whatever. But yeah, so I think I got lucky finding this, because I haven't seen this anywhere else. Like, I've been to various stores and I've never seen this at all. So I think I got lucky finding this, and it was $40, so it was well worth it. It's clearly the Johnny Blaze version of Ghost Rider. So yeah, once again, yeah, extremely happy to have this as well. And speaking of Ghost Rider, I'm gonna do a video talking about Ghost Rider later in the future. You'll see how all that works later. But yeah, so again, this is literally my longest Marvel Legends that I have at the moment, like the length. And I love how it comes with the motorcycle and everything. It just looks great. So this is like one of my most valuable possessions at the moment. And really quick, speaking of the Funko Pops, I want really quick, just a little. I want to show you guys a couple more that I actually purchased, that because I have a grip that I have not showed on video. So first one I got is actually Spider-Man from Homecoming. Spider-Man Homecoming is one of my favorite Marvel films ever. It was that damn good, and I thought Michael Keaton as Vulture was very entertaining. So yeah, so I got Spider-Man, and I just got 2 more, and then I also have hold on. I got Juggernaut. And funny story is that I didn't even know that they had this. My uncle actually said that he owned this, and I'm like, what? Juggernaut Funko Pop? And he showed me a picture of it. I'm like, what? You know, so I didn't even know, but luckily I found it. I bought this, like, I think last month, so yeah, so there's that. I mean, I love Juggernaut. I mean, he's like one of the most underrated villains in Marvel, which really is sad. And I got one more to show, and it's Logan. Now, speaking of this, and same thing, hopefully you guys can see that, the same scenario. My uncle was like, yeah, I saw that they made a new Wolverine Funko Pop. I'm like, what, a new one? So I googled it, and it was this one. I'm like, what? And I immediately was like, it shall be mine. And I ended up, and same thing, I actually ended up buying these 2 on the exact same day. It was at a place called Frankenstein's. Frankenstein's is great. It has a lot of great merchandise, a lot of great t-shirts, action figures, just a lot of great merch, a lot of good stuff. And that's like possibly my favorite toy store to go to. It's that damn good. The drive there is like a good, like, maybe 40 minutes to an hour, probably. Maybe about, I would say, yeah, about maybe 40 minutes, but it's well worth it. It's a really good place to just explore and look around. So yeah, so I got Juggernaut and I got Logan. So yeah, and Logan was just a great movie, by the way. I mean, I never get my thoughts on it, but Logan was just fantastic, and it was a great send off for Hugh Jackman. So, but yeah, and in case you guys didn't know, I actually own these 2 guys too, Archangel and Cable, but I can't find them though. Well, actually, I know where they are, but they're all bunched up. It's because I have these displayed in like rows, but it's like 3 to 5 rows, so I would have to take them all out to find it. So yeah, so I got Logan. So yeah, guys, and really quick, picking a Joker, I also and I mean, come on, I mean, Dark Knight, Batman Begins. I mean, yeah, I figured I had the Joker Funko Pop, and I was able to show what merch I have from DC, or whatever I have from DC. Unfortunately, I do not have the Dark Knight Rises just yet. I hope to get it soon, though. I mean, this movie was really good in its own way. Scarecrow I thought was alright. However, this movie just trumped in every way. So, and the funny story, I've only seen this movie twice. I actually got this for my birthday in 2012. I saw it when it first came out in 2005 with my uncle and my dad, and I saw it again when I got it for my birthday, and I saw this. I've seen this movie a lot of times already. So yeah, so I mean, you can't go wrong with the Dark Knight films, Dark Knight trilogy. But again, I'm hoping to get Dark Knight Rises soon. But so yeah, guys, that's pretty much all my presents and a good little few merchandise. You know, Funko Pops, the movies, and again, Spider-Man. And again, one more time, all my presents. I got Ghost Rider, sandals, Deadpool, Saw movies, Jason and Bob, Street Fighter Arcade Edition, all the hats, and of course, Joker Funko Pop. So that's pretty much it, guys. So I know this is a very long video, and I don't normally do these long videos, but I figure, you know, why the hell not? So yeah, guys, and again, necklace, t-shirt. Alright, so that's pretty much it, guys. Let me know what you guys think of all this stuff, and we'll see what happens. So again, I'm gonna do a video based on Ghost Rider, and you'll see how all that works later. Alright, guys, so thank you so much for watching, and I hope you guys had fun watching this. Alright, so pretty much it, guys. Alright, so let me know what do you guys think. Do you guys like my stuff? And if you recommend any Funko Pops, whatever, let me know, cause I might, cause I'm a big hunter for Funko Pops. I mean, if you guys were to see my collection, you'll be like, God damn. Yeah, I mean, it's crazy. I've been collecting them. I've been collecting them for 2 years now, and now it's like I have a big ass just collection. But yeah, guys, all right, I'm gonna stop talking now before this video gets any longer. All right, so yeah, guys, so be sure to click that notification. Remember, you like, subscribe. Until then, Reckless Rich signing out.